You're welcome to class.
Hi, how are you doing, sir?
Fine, sir. And I hope your weekend was good.
Yeah, it's on good.
So we are live, and I would like you to tell me some of the things you learned on your previous class. And yeah, we can look.
Okay.
Hello, I'm waiting for your response. Hello, Mohammed. I'm waiting for your response.
Yeah, I'm here. On on our last class.
I think you need to go to a place where the place where it's quiet. The place where it's quiet. Okay.
Oh, you will hear my son.
Because I think you have a background distraction of this class.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. Okay, it's okay now.
Okay. I said in our last meeting, we that we are still on pandas. We started with how to distinguishable. Yeah, like
Okay,
So we did some examples on that.
okay,
Yeah. And we learn how to get like the size of a table. Learn
okay,
how to get the info of a table,
okay,
and we learn how to describe a table, which we talk about two way, which one, and the one is horizontal, which will give you the percentage, and the other one is vertical. That's
yes,
we
the
start.
transpose, right?
Yeah, the transpose. Yeah.
Okay, that's where we stop.
Yeah, that's where we stop.
Okay, good. So today I will be sharing my screen. I don't want you to share. Okay,
Okay.
because I want to make this class more like flow through without any distraction, so that maybe on our next class on Thursday you are going to share your screen, then we'll work together. Okay, that is how we are going to do it.
Voila.
So today we are going to see how we can group and columns together. How we can group columns. When we talk about grouping of column, okay. For example, we have a name, and
I'm
we
not seeing
have
a screen more.
uh, yes. I just want to explain, okay,
Okay, okay.
before I share my screen. So, for example, we have a name, and we have the population. Okay, maybe the name has two categories, which is the female and the male gender, and we want to group all the data followed by the numbers by their names. So we use a group by. The group by group a two column together, okay,
Mm-hmm.
to see the actual result. And I'm going to share my screen now. I'm going to share my screen, and this is where we stop at the last class. I believe, right? You're seeing my screen?
Yeah, I'm seeing it now.
Hello? Okay, good. And this was our last class, and let me connect my Coca-Cola. So it's connecting, and let's wait for a few minutes. Okay.
Okay.
It has already connected. Then I'm going to create a tab, then let me create the data we are going to use, and let me run. I have to run the data set, right? All the data sets, and also I'm going to run the imports, because if I fail to run the imports of pandas, I will not be able to compile data that has a data set. So I'm going to run all. So this is running all automatically. All the cells will run, and it has already run. And so I'm going to create a data called. I'll give it a variable called df. Then I'll assign values to it. I'll assign values, and I'm going to use gender. I'm going to use gender, then my column. So I'm going to pass in the female, the male and female, male and female. Okay, male and female, and male and female. And this is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to say male, comma, female, and I'm going to copy this. I'll paste it here. So I've created my data, and I'm going to create a population. I'm going to name it population, and my population will take the data. I'll use population of 100, 100, comma 100, 300, and I'll say population of. Okay. Now this is my data I've created, and so I'm coming. I don't know why it's showing an underscore. So okay, now the numbers are too much. So I'm going to reduce the number, I'm going to reduce the number, and I believe this is okay. And I'm coming, and I'm coming. So I don't know why. Okay, so So, and I'm looking at something and it's giving me a red line, and which the red line is not supposed to be there. Okay, I made a mistake. I made a mistake, so I want to correct it now. This is my mistake. I've not created the df. Okay.
It's not called the Panda.
Yes, I've not called the pandas. Okay, I've not called it. That's why I have some errors. I'm going to say pd dot
Data
data
frame.
data frame. Good. So, and my column, I think this is okay. I miss out things, too many things on my head. So I just thought I
Okay.
wanted to use dictionary. I remember that I'm not working with a dictionary, so it's pandas we are working on. Okay, now our data is looking good now. It's looking good. So what is wrong? What's wrong now? Um, I think everything is okay. I think everything is okay. The gender, the population of P. So, and it's still giving me. So, what did it say? Invalid syntax. Perhaps you forgot a comma in where? I forgot a comma. Okay, let's see. Yeah, let's see this. Wow. Sometimes, okay, look at it. A keyword gender. Let's use this. I don't know why. Am I sure if my pandas run my import? So let me run it again. Hope you are with me.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay, let me run my pandas. Okay, Oh, my there's no pandas here. I've not run anything like pandas. Okay. And this notebook is not our class notebook. I guess so. I guess this is not our class notebook. Okay, now this, let me see. Okay, I've run it now. I've run it now. Why this error? I don't know why this error is coming out. Why is it popping out this error? Okay, what's my next solution? So, okay, let me cut this. Let me cut this and see if it will run. Let me paste it there. Okay, good. So let me work with this. Let me work with this, and I'm going to change this name to gender, and I'm going to pass female, and I'm going to pass male. Then I'm going to copy this. I'm going to paste it here. Okay. I don't know why if I write the gender, it will give me an error. So I think, wow. Okay, now let me go back again. Let me convert it to, let me try this again. Let me try this df and equal to, let me use the dictionary. I'm using a dictionary, gender, and the gender, so the male, comma, and the female. Most times as a programmer, you must have an error which you are going to fix, but how you fix it matters a lot. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
since it did not allow me to create a table using the PD data frame, and I'm going to use our Python programming language to create a dictionary. Then I will convert it to a data frame. I believe you understand what I just said,
Yeah, I understand it.
and I pray this works so that we can move on. And if it did not work, we are going to debug it. We must always debug an error. Okay, we don't leave an error except except If you try it and you could not meet up with it, you have to rest, take a rest, and then go over it again. When you go over and over after resting, it will at the end of it you will find it good. So it runs. So this is the dictionary I've created it. I've created a dictionary, and now this dictionary I'm going to convert it to a data frame, and I'm going to use pd, then I'll call my data frame pd dot data frame then I'll pass in my df. So automatically my dictionary has been converted, and my dictionary has been converted, and I'm going to I'm going to convert I'm going to run my df. I'm going to run my df. So now let's run the df. This is my df. I'm running it, and this is the table. I believe you see the table I've created.
Okay.
Hello.
So in this
So
type of scenario, you have to convert it to a list first.
I have to create a dictionary.
Okay, dictionary.
You know what is yes, you know what is dictionary in Python, right?
Yes.
Then you have to convert it to a data frame to give you the table format. Remember, look at this. Look at this. I started with df. In our last class, I started with df. I have to create a data frame direct, right? I have to
Mm-hmm.
create a data frame direct without creating a dictionary. So with this, I've created a data frame, right? And I pass in the data. I have to assign data to all the data frame I've created, which I added 1, 2, and 3 to this cost ID, and also I added this to this name. So we created in our previous class, we created the data frame direct. Now, since I could not work on creating a data frame direct, I have to create this dictionary. So remember, dictionary has a key and value. This is the key and separated by column. A dictionary is separated by a colon. We have the key and value, and this is the value. The dictionary, the gender is the value, and the key, the gender is the key, and the uh, the square brackets with the values inside are the values. Okay, so this is a dictionary, a Python dictionary. So I created a variable called df, and I assigned a dictionary to it, and then I called my pd, then I'm passing my pd and the data frame, and I'm passing my df, and which automatically it created it as a table for us. I hope this is clear to you.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So now this is our table, and we are grouping by. We are going to group by, and let's group by. Grouping by, I have explained group by. So let's see the code on how we can group two column. So we are going to say print, and print. I'm going to say df dot group by, and I'm going to pass in the gender. I'm going to pass in gender, and I'm going to sum sum it. So let me sum the gender. And the gender, I'm summing it with dot sum. Remember, we have a method called the dot sum, and I will run it. So automatically, it did not print because I did not put my brackets. So I have to run it again. Automatically, it will sum the gender, and this is the gender. We have the gender. How many gender? We have two male, and we have two female, and two female and one male, right?
Yes, two female and one male. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. So this is how he calculated it by summing them, and this is how we can use the group by to group two columns. Okay, I believe you understand.
Yeah, I'm here.
So we are going to see how we can sort by single column. We want to sort by single column, and and we are going to sort it like this, and we are going to create. So let me create a dictionary again. I will copy this. I want to use a separate dictionary. Mm, I want to use a separate dictionary, and I'm going to name this dictionary. Will be the ID, and the ID should be on top of this, and
Okay.
I'm
Sorry, can
going
I ask you a
to
question?
pass.
Hello?
So,
Can you hear me? Hello?
and I can hear you.
Yeah, I said, can we be able to use all these function on VS Code and the PyCharm app?
VS Code and PyCharm. Okay, and PyCharm do not have a okay notebook. Hmm? Do not have a notebook, and you can run them. You can run, but PyCharm do not. I don't think it can be able to load a data set. Okay,
Okay.
only
So,
Jupyter.
so
So
okay, so
VS
only
Code
Jupyter
can do
Notebook.
it. Yes, VS Code can do it. And for VS Code to do it, you have to download Jupyter extension, which I introduced you on our first class. You have to download the extension, then install the Python. You can run it, okay?
Okay.
I hope that is clear to you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any other question to ask?
No, no, for now.
No. Okay, feel free to ask question and we are going to solve it together. Okay? So when we talk about data sets, always have it in mind that only Jupyter can work on it. Okay? In
Okay.
Python, only Jupyter notebook will make use of it. And 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 it is easy to load the large data set. Why? Because why is that? Why is that? We are using a Python programming language. Have you heard about Arrow? R programming language.
Yeah, I've heard about R. I've heard about C, C
Okay.
plus.
So I think Arrow is also used in analyzing data. Okay. And I think it's almost similar to Python. It's similar to Python. So if you have the knowledge of um, Python, you can also work with Arrow. So I work with Arrow. I make use of Arrow. Okay. I make use
Okay.
of Arrow and I work with Arrow. So you can also have knowledge of Arrow. Okay. Arrow can also analyze data just like the Python programming language. So let me convert my data set. I'm going to run this and I'm going to convert it. I'm going to say df dot pd. Okay, df dot pd. No, I'm going to assign my pd dot df data frame and I'm going to say df and why is it giving me an error? Why is it giving me an error? I think okay. All array must be of the same length. Okay, and my data are not of the same length. Okay, and I'm going to include another one which is Moses and Abu. I'm going to run it and convert it. So I've already converted. I want to run my df and this is my df. So this is the data. So we want to sort by column, by single column. Now for us to sort by single column, and this is the code, we are going to say df dot sort value and sort value underscore, and we are going to say by, and we are going to pass in our square bracket and by id. So now automatically this column will be sorted. This column ID will be sorted. This column ID will be sorted. And when I run it, automatically the column will be sorted. And this is our sorted column.
Wait,
Did you see it?
Moses, Mr. Moses, can you go up again to the actual function? I'm getting some errors here from my side. Go up a bit like
Hello?
where you pass the variables,
What? Which error?
like where you define the variables.
This?
Yes, ID is equals to this. I don't know why I'm keep having errors.
So what was, let me see your code. Can you share your screen?
Not sure.
Let me see.
Conscious.
Okay. Okay, and scroll down. Let me see.
See,
Okay.
so df is equals to this. Give me this error.
Uh, okay, wait for a moment. Let me see the, okay. Now, You are not supposed to use, look at it very well. Cannot assign a lateral here, literal here. Maybe you might have double colon, but double equal to or instead of uh, one equal to. Okay, I want you to know that you when you are creating a dictionary,
Mhm.
hello, when you
Yeah, I'm
are
listening.
creating when you are creating a dictionary, you don't use equal to assign a variable name. Remember, a dictionary have a key and value separated by a colon. So you are using equal to instead of colon. I hope you
So,
understand.
so, so in that case, I'm not supposed to use the equal to inside here, or what?
You are not supposed to use equal to inside your df. That is a dictionary. It's not a data frame. Okay, it's a dictionary.
Mm,
So replace it to colon. Replace your equal to colon. So and also the other one, replace it to colon. Not that, not that semicolon. Colon, not semicolon. Okay, and the other one, and then run. So it will run. Then
okay.
create your df pd dot df equal to pd dot data frame. Press your enter and pass in your df. So run and look at it and tell me your error.
My dear
Run
was in
it.
a cap.
Not that. Look at it very well.
It is
Look at
just
it.
it is. It is. You mean data
Look
frame?
at
Yeah.
always look at your comments. The good. That was your error. Okay. Always look at your comments, your error comment. Okay, and it will direct you to the solution. Okay, and
Okay, now I got it. Thank you.
so sort it. Let's see. So use df dot sort value. Df dot sort value. Look at it down. Okay, enter, enter, press your enter, and brackets, and set by equal to square brackets, a square bracket, then a code. Run it. Let's see, and it will be sorted. Look at it. This is your sorted ID. So this is how you work with your sort. So you can stop sharing. Let me share my screen. So we have been playing with data set, right?
Yep.
I guess when you are working with large data sets, you will not find it difficult.
Hopefully.
So I will create a dictionary again. I'll create a dictionary. So we are sorting by multiple columns. Remember we use one columns. Now we are going to sort by multiple column. And multiple column, we are going to create ID, Okay, now let me copy this. What did I say we are working on?
So the first one we work on how to sort with one column. You
Hello,
know, we're supposed to do multiple columns.
hello.
Can't you hear me? Hello? Hello?
No, no. I said what? What did I tell you that I'm working on?
That's what I'm saying. I said we are working on how to sort with multiple columns.
Okay, good, good. I was thinking you wanted to explain from from the starting to the
No.
end. So I added another column, another data, which is age, and the age, and we are going to see how we can. Um, Let me convert it. I'm going to say df pd dot data, and and Mohammed,
Yes.
Mohammed.
Yeah, can you hear me? Yes. Hello?
Okay. And I want to tell you that, okay, yes, I'm hearing you now. I want to let you know that next week is Easter, and I'm still thinking if we will hold class on. Okay, no, it's not you, Abu. I will talk to Abu. Okay,
On
let's see
Sunday?
if I will. Yes, on Sunday is Easter, and you know I'm
Okay.
a Christian,
Mm,
but let's see how it goes. But definitely on Saturday we will hold class. So this is our data set we just created, and let's see how we can sort with multiple columns. And now we are going to say df dot, we are going to say sort, we are going to sort, and we are going to sort by we are going to say id, comma, and we are going to sort by age, and this is it. This is how we sorted it, and it sorted it like this. I hope you are okay with this.
yep.
Hello.
Yeah, yeah.
So now let's see how we can count a unique value. And what do you understand by unique? Something unique.
When you say something unique, it's something like have like a special character, like something that have like a certain value that other items don't have.
Okay. Let's see. And let's see how we can count value and how we can count a unique value. So, and I'm going to create I'm going to create a list of items. I'm going to create a list of items, and okay, let me copy this. So I'm creating a list, a list, and I'm going to name it df, assign it like this, and I'm going to include Joe two times and Mohammed two times. Okay, and I'm going to convert it to a data frame. I'll run it and convert it to a data frame. Now I'm going to say df equal to pd dot data frame, and I'm going to pass in df. I'm going to run it. So I'm going to read my df, and so this is our data, okay? And this data, I'm going to df dot, I'm going to say value underscore counts. I hope you see what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
And this, I'm looking out, it's not giving me what I want it to count. I don't really know why. Okay, our count value, it did not count it well for me. Oh, oh. I miss out something. I miss out something. I miss out something. Let's see this. Instead of me put it in a data frame, instead of me putting it in a data frame, and let me use it like this, df dot value value counts. I'm going to say df now. Okay, what did it say? Comma. List object has no attributes value count. Okay, now what's happening? What's happening? Okay, let's see. I'm coming. Let me say df dot. I'm going to assign it to pd dot data frame. Let me convert it. It said the list does not have uh, the count value, and so it will not run. So let's see if it will work this way for me. Um, okay. Wow, what is wrong? Okay, the dimension, one dimension. I don't really know why. Okay. I'm coming. I'm coming. Let's see my DF. Let's see our DF, okay? Our DF, this is our DF, and I'm counting this one, and it's not running. The grouper for class Panda call one dimension. Mm, okay, now I'm not supposed to pass in my DF, okay? And this is it. Sorry, I make an error. So this is it. Now this is my result. I believe you understand what I did. Did you see it?
Yeah, so that means we are using that
How many?
the point. Which
Huh?
which 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 code are we using to get the point value?
So now look at it. I'm using this. So let me drop this. Let me drop this so that you will not be confused. Let me drop this. Let me drop this. So watch me, oh. Watch me, and this is it. This is me, and okay. Now I'm going to run my DF. I believe you see what I did.
Mm-hmm.
Nah?
Yes, I'm seeing. I'm watching now.
Hello, I believe you see what I did. I created a
Yes.
list of items. I created a list of items called Joe, and Mohammed, Moses, and Joe. And we have two Joe. We have two Joe, and two Mohammed. So I run it, and I printed out what I created, and this is it. So we want to see the unique value, the unique count of the value, and I use this to see the unique value. I called in my DF, this DF, I called it, this is the DF. I later convert it to a data frame, which I called it, and when I called it, I run it, and it gave us the unit count, and it gave us that Mohammed is 2 and Joe is 2 and 1 1. I believe you see what I just did.
Mm-hmm.
So that was our results, and so let's move on. Hello,
Yeah. But for me here, I
let's
use
move.
another code.
Let's move.
I use. Can you hear me?
What did what did you use?
I use like point in brackets df dot counts double brackets and close it. It
So
give
let me
you
see
like
your
the
screen.
the
So
the
let me
value.
see your screen. Share your screen for me. So share the screen for me. Share it for me. Let me
That's what
see.
I'm doing. I'm coming. I'm
Okay.
talking about this. So I use this one. It gave me
Okay.
this.
Okay. Yes, it gave you this. You counted it. And
Yeah.
we are working on value count. The value count. Okay. Now, when we use value count, it will count the values inside the list. I believe you
Yeah. That.
understand.
Yeah. That's what I did. So when I did this code, it gave me like exactly four.
Yes,
Like
four.
I
It
have
did
like
not
one, two,
mention the.
three, four.
It did not mention it for you. It did not mention the name and the account.
Oh.
Did you see the difference? When you count
Yeah.
it, it count the list of items. And Mohammed is two. It did not count that Mohammed is two. It did not give the statistics of Mohammed. So when you use value count, it will count Mohammed. It will count all the names available and their values. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So let's go further. Mm. Okay, stop sharing your screen. Hello, Mohammed, stop sharing your screen. Hello.
Yeah. Can I've stopped sharing. I'm not sharing anymore.
Okay. Now, let's see another example before we call it a day. Hello.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Hello.
I think your network is kind of slow. I keep asking you, but
Hello.
can you hear me? Hello.
Okay, and okay. Hello, Mohammed.
Hello.
I'm not hearing you. Are you hearing me? Hello, Mohammed. You're welcome back.
Can you hear me now? Hello. Hello.
Mohammed.
Hello. Can you hear me? Hello, Moses.